You want to call the police on them for having a barbecue on a Sunday.
You're still free! Back off!
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
First of all,
White people come first, understand that. Then the minorities come, okay?
Oh, the minorities.
Yeah.
Oh, the minorities.
Yeah, the minorities.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not a racist, you're
No,
telling
I'm
me.
not a racist.
You're not a racist.
No, I'm not a
Not a racist. However, in his non-racist world, fairness means white people come first, then minorities. Okay. Put them up, full mask. We got some background. According to Atlanta Black Star, a man in Suffolk County, New York, got an unexpected earful while peacefully protesting the Trump administration on his day off. This took place January 16th. Stephen Lupo was holding a sign on the bus corner that read, "Trump is not a king." Statement of fact. Statement of fact. Even Trump supporters should support that statement. Statement of fact. Trump is not a king, which triggered a bizarre racist meltdown by a passing driver that was partially caught on video. After flipping off Lupo and shouting, quote, "I want a dictator." The unnamed heckler made an illegal U-turn to get closer and continue the harassment. Lupo recounted in a Facebook post. I'm going to read that, but just go back to the picture. These individuals, people like him, it's interesting. They just need a leader. They need a leader. They need a leader so bad because they can't find leadership in themselves. They can't find independent thinking. They do not engage in independent thought. They are not able to question the powers that be. They are so programmed, they're so indoctrinated that they will yell the most un-American thing possible. "I want a dictator." That means you have no choice, sir. That means that you, in your world, you have no choice as to who governs you. You have no choice as to who expresses your values or not. You have no choice over the corporations that will, well, disregard you. That's what a dictatorship brings. You have no choice as to when your children go to war or not. It's almost that way today. At least in a democracy, there's no finality. You have the ability to vote good people in, bad people out, even if it takes a little longer than you want it to take. So, quote, the post says, "I responded, 'You want a white dictator?' And he astonishingly responded, quote, 'Yes, I want a white dictator.'" Lupo pulled out his phone, but the man drove away, only to reemerge minutes later after parking, this time up close and personal. Lupo kept his calm as the man stormed over to where he was standing and began railing against immigrants and people of color. Now remember, what was the catalyst to this? A statement of fact: Trump is not a king. That was the catalyst to all of this. Trump is not a king. We don't elect king. It's not how it works here. There's more. White people come effing first. Understand that. Then the effing minorities come, end quote. He can be heard saying in a disheartening video that's making the rounds on social media. Lupo posed a question, quote, "Oh, the minorities? So you're not a racist?" Demonstrating a shock of lack of self-awareness, the heckler replied, quote, "No, I'm not an effing racist," end quote. I was calling him a coward because he would not repeat on film that he wanted a dictator for white people. Lupo wrote in his Facebook post, noting that the man had the audacity to say, quote, "Let's be civil," end quote, before launching into a diatribe of racism and hate. After spewing a string of childish insults toward Lupo that went on for several minutes, including calling him a moron and dumb, the heckler finally left. Quote, "My thoughts while talking to him was no one had ever challenged his positions and racism before," wrote Lupo. He didn't seem to know how to process being challenged. It's called privilege, Lupo. privilege. All right. Sir, do better. I'm sure somebody loves you. Opportunity for reflection and correction.